Hello, welcome back. Okay, just had lunch. Lunch with a fantastic view. Hang on a sec. There's the view. Right, you're getting a 2-for-1 today. I don't normally do two restaurants in the one go, but I'm going to be able to throw two together because one's quite close to the other. I'm up in 10 o'clock, up at the, we've got lots. America's just behind me. I'm calling this Costa Adeje. There we are, 10 o'clock. Let's show you the menu. Oops, sorry, mate. As I say, just stopped, had a quick lunch. Have to say, staff fantastic, food really good. You can pause this and have a little look. The view is unbelievable, and as value for money goes, absolutely fantastic. So, quesadilla and a beer, 11 quid, not bad. So that's number one. 10 o'clock, Costa Adeje, just beside Las Rojas Beach Bar, which I've done a review on before, and I did a full vlog in there a couple of months ago. So if you're interested and want to have a look, go back through my back catalogue and you'll find some really good footage on there. I actually went in just before they opened it up, so it was a long time being renovated. Now, second restaurant I'm going to recommend is down in Puerto Colón. So we're going to head down there now. Let's have a little look. Again, very disappointing weather-wise at the moment, but what can you do? You're still in Tenerife. You're not at home. You're not getting up to go to work. You can still have a cold beer at 12 o'clock in the day and nobody looks strangely at you. Food is still fantastic. The weather's just not the best at the moment. Now, I'll be honest, it's fucking cold. That wind is strong. Now, they finished the rest of this. It's nearly done. There's still a little bit left to go, but it's pretty impressive. That's actually not bad value either. As I say, have a look at one of my previous vlogs. You'll see it there. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I think it's in and around 100 euros for the bed. But you have food and drink to the value of that. So, as a treat, not a bad idea. So, that restaurant that was just in 10 o'clock, I had to give it a second go. Years ago I was in it, and it is years ago in fairness that I was in it, and I had possibly the worst paella I've ever eaten anywhere, never mind on the island of Tenerife. They had oranges in it, and I don't think oranges belong in a paella, or paella should I say, in a paella. And they also had broccoli in it. Two things that I personally think don't belong in a paella. So, but as I say, I'd like to give restaurants a second go. So, yep, they redeemed themselves today. Their quesadilla was absolutely gorgeous. It was hot, it was tasty, it was flavoursome, and the view was fantastic. So what can you can't go wrong with something like that. So in fairness, I suppose what I'm trying to say, always give a restaurant a second chance. It can be a bad chef day, it can be a bad decision. Someone might just decide, you know what, we'll put oranges into that paella and that'll do the job, and it didn't work, so I wouldn't. But that's just me. Maybe you can put them in it. I don't think you can though. Not that you can't. You can put anything you like in your food, but I don't think it's a traditional ingredient. Lemon, lime, maybe, but definitely not oranges, I don't think. Hang on. If you know of a recipe that actually calls for oranges in a paella, let me know. Stick it in the comments down below. But the other place I went to, and I've eaten here before, and we'll finish up in that restaurant, absolutely fantastic. I'll wait there till we get there though. But yeah, weather wise, not great. This is, again, mid-March, and it's, I suppose, if you're here on holiday, it's a tough one because the weather hasn't been great the last couple of days. It's been a little bit unpredictable. If you live here, it's probably a welcome relief, to be honest with you. I know I spend a lot of time here, so it doesn't bother me too much. And the fact, I suppose, this week I'm kind of working, so it's not really a holiday, so I'm not too pushed about lying in the sun. But if you were, this may not be necessarily the time to come over to Tenerife for a sun holiday. But in saying that, it's not normally bad. I mean, the weather is normally predictably good in Tenerife. If you're new to the channel and you're looking at this wondering, will I go to Tenerife? The answer should be yes. Because 9 out of 10 times the weather's fantastic. You're talking an average 22, 23 degrees. Today, even though it's cold, the breeze is cool, it's still 22 degrees. Like, I'm walking around in shorts and a t-shirt and I'm not exactly freezing. But there is a little bit of a chill in the wind, which you'd appreciate it if you were here in sort of June, July and August when it's 26, 28 and up to 30 odd degrees. You'd appreciate the breeze then. But at the moment, I'd say if you were here for a sun holiday at the moment, you wouldn't be too impressed. But this is just heading into Puerto Colón now. This is a beautiful little village, beautiful little part of Tenerife. If you're doing boat trips and jet ski trips, a lot of them come out of here. So it's in Costa Adeje. So if you're doing, as I say, any boat trips or jet ski trips or anything like that, catamarans and all that, they all come out of here. And there's some cracking when you go down. I'll bring you down to the port itself. If you're looking for a good spot for restaurants, it's definitely one of the best places around for restaurants. No shortage of them. If you're looking for your, I suppose, your English/Irish breakfast or your Sunday roast, there's a massive amount of restaurants down on the front that fit that bill to a T. Absolutely fantastic selection for that sort of stuff. And a lot of them come highly recommended. Now, from the intro, you could see what I had in 10 o'clock. And let me pop in now what I had. Okay, so that's what I had in the restaurant we're about to head to. So, we'll pop across here. Chicken, it's actually really good value. That half chicken and fries with a beer came to €18. Which, what was in it was, I ate every bit of it, but I couldn't move afterwards. I was, well, truly stuffed for the best part of the day. And I struggled later on in the evening. It was 9 o'clock before I ate, because there was no shortage, or it was a really, really tasty and plenty of it. I mean, half a chicken is half a chicken, no matter how you look at it. And this is where I had it. Come on. This is a cracking little spot. Some great restaurants along here, but this one is particularly good. As I say, that's what I had yesterday in here. They have the blinds down for the breeze, because it is quite breezy down here. And this is Puerto Colón. Water feature. Now, the beach is fairly quiet this morning. This beach is normally absolutely rammed. But the weather, the sun is back out again, but I'm telling you, it is seriously unpredictable at the moment. We have a few street performers on our left-hand side, so I'm kind of hoping that they don't get too loud and I'll have to start shouting down my microphone, but sure, we'll wait and see. This man has some issue with the old tree there. Oh, that's white. Okay, so these lads you can see all along the coast. They'll dance from one end of Los Cristianos all the way up. If you see them, give them a little bit of encouragement, give them some support. That's what they do for a living, okay? They dance, perform, do acrobatics, and by all means, throw them something at the end of the day. I know nowadays people don't always carry cash, but I think it's the one occasion we do is when you're on your holidays. And if you see them, they're decent lads, give them an L tip. But this is, say, Puerto Colón Beach, normally absolutely manic. All of these restaurants along here are handy for your English breakfast and your full English or your Sunday lunch, because they all do them. This is the Puerto Colón La Pinta Beach, Playa La Pinta. Okay, So there's 2 restaurants for the price of 1 for today. I'm going to leave you with this. Music is getting loud. I'm not sure what. They have a DJ in Thunder Grove at the moment. Bizarre, but still. Okay. If you like what you see, hit the like, subscribe, bell for notification, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care now. It's long.